Well, I think they got a bloody cheek. Let's begin. I don't know if it's just me, but it quite often seems nowadays that we have to pay for someone else's mistake, and it really shouldn't be like that. But companies just seem to charge us regardless, don't they? Assuming, of course, that we'd probably just pay up without arguing the toss. And I'm guessing that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of them have long phone queues. You know, press 1 for something, press 2 for our demented department, and so on, until you finally get to speak to someone who you can actually understand after being transferred countless of times and have to repeat the whole problem over and over again. But as the Sun reports, British Gas is probably one of the latest companies to do this, and apparently expected an OAP to pay around £800 a month as a result. It just makes me wonder if certain companies think something like this: well, we have to get our profits somehow, don't we? Apart from our sky-high prices, that is. The article also says that Mairead Stevens said Mum Noreen McEntee, who's 66, usually pays just £60 for gas and £60 for electric, but she claims that British Gas removed £540 from her account and told her she was in debt to the firm when she called up because she had been undercharged for 2 years. She was also allegedly told that monthly payments for both would be going up to £820, and she said, I spoke to a gentleman and he said that British Gas had been undercharging my mother's usage in gas and electric for the last 2 years, and British Gas were going to remove another £250 from her mother's account. My mum was completely unaware of this and was submitting meter readings regularly. British Gas has also is said to have launched an investigation into what has happened to Noreen and has been approached for comment. But of course, if you find that your supplier has made an error, you might not always have to pay for their mistake, depending of course on the time frame, because companies are legally obliged to write off any debts accumulated based on an error that was made over 12 months ago, according to Ofgem, and this is known as back billing, and you are only required to cough up for any unpaid consumption within the last 12 months. Now, like I'm guessing many of you, I assumed that this was because Noreen wasn't updating her meter readings regularly, but this article says she had been, so if that's the case, then I can't see how British Gas has a leg to stand on, and you'd think that they would have sent someone occasionally to get an accurate meter reading, wouldn't you? And I was thinking about it, that might not have been possible at first due to the various COVID lockdowns in 2020, especially if her meeting was indoors, but you'd think that could have been done at least at some point last year. And if anything, this sort of thing makes me think that companies really do need to be regulated more often, and then hopefully we wouldn't have the prices going on like in this video, where I'm surprised, to be honest, that we're not all bankrupt by now. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.